MMA flicks and chill. MMA flicks and chill.
What's up, guys? So would you be a sweetheart and like this video and subscribe to my channel? Even if you're the type of person that doesn't like to subscribe to different channels, hook a brother up. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'm delivering you unique content. So let's jump into it. Everybody is giving their take on Andrew Tate. I feel I should probably give mine too, given that my theory I haven't heard yet. And it's not really a theory, it's just a possibility based off of things that we know about Andrew Tate. We know that he's a chess player. We know that he's a salesman. He's a showman. And, you know, he's not afraid to make big, bold moves. Another aspect of Andrew Tate is that his whole business model is designed around people that want to be influencers post his exclusive footage and make content on him. And so that's what they do. And that's where a big part of his virality goes. You know, that's where it comes from. So a chess player thinks multiple steps ahead. An amateur chess player thinks, 2 or 3 steps ahead. A good chess player thinks around, 4 or 5. And a master chess player can think 6 to 10. Obviously, he was raised by a master chess player, which my point is he could possibly be thinking multiple steps ahead, and we already know that he does. We just don't know to what extent. One could question if even the arrest is real. What if Andrew Tate is setting up the pieces on the chessboard? And this is actually genius if this is what he's doing. This is genius. Genius level stuff. And I believe the phrase for it is called Dadism. Look it up. I don't want to botch the actual definition, but this is like Dadism. Like Andy Kaufman is a datist. He was a datist. Make the public think something is real to get a reaction. And don't let them in on the truth. And then you also get everybody in your circle to do the same thing and act as if it's real. So what if everybody in his war room circle is acting as if this is real? And everybody in his circle has agreed to release content stating certain things, and it's all being orchestrated by him. What if he was never canceled on social media and it was all a ruse? What if it was all Fugazi? And when he becomes reinstated, now I believe that one was probably real because Elon Musk intervened, but maybe part of his plan was, as he was to become reinstated, as he predicted that he would become reinstated, then that proves that he's like a prophet and he's predicting what's going to happen, and then it's happening. So what if all this is Fugazi? What if he's not in jail? What if he's only leading us to believe he was in jail? Now, I don't know the protocols and stuff to Romanian law and how they arrest people, but, they weren't really touching him. He wasn't handcuffed. That could be common. I don't know, but it just seemed casual, and it seems too perfect. And sometimes if something seems too good to be true, not sometimes, most times, if something's too good to be true and too perfect, and you can't really trust it 100%, So I'm not against or for what's going on. It's just an observation. I notice patterns, I think, outside the box. I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm not saying anything other than, putting together a theory of possibility based on him being a strategic chess player and thinking multiple steps ahead. I'm actually very entertained by a lot of Andrew Tate's philosophies and stuff like that. I think that he's a very smart dude, and he's funny. He's got some humor behind it, and I think that he's, milking a character and he's doing a good job at it, and he has a lot of people convinced that this is exactly who he is. I think the part of behind every good lie is enough truth to sell it. And so I think that, there's a good portion in Andrew Tate in what we're seeing. He's just showing us an exaggerated, animated version of himself. But I don't think it's unrealistic to question if this hyper smart salesman is selling viewership to his content, unbeknownst to the public. Anyway, if you like the content, give me a follow. I know I haven't been around for a while, and ring that bell.
Yeah. Thank you for kicking in with MMA Flex and Chill. Chill. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell, ring the